City. I want to start off by thanking ImpactKC. This is our second opportunity to do this. We previously had received funding from you guys several years back to do a volunteer recruitment video, which to date we still use and has been very helpful for recruiting volunteers. So thank you for giving us this opportunity once again. This year, Literacy Kansas City celebrates its 25th anniversary of providing one-on-one tutoring to illiterate adults in the metro area. Since 1985, Literacy Kansas City has helped over 4,000 adults learn to read. United Way a few years back did a study and actually estimates that 225,000 adults are classified as functionally illiterate in the Kansas City metropolitan area. That's 1 in 5 adults in the Kansas City area that are functionally illiterate. That's enough to fill Arrowhead Stadium 3 times over and still nobody will be able to read the game day magazine. And this, I'll leave this with you as I introduce Jennifer Slinker, our program director. More than 40% of our current students have a high school diploma too. So at this time, I'm going to introduce Jennifer Slinker, our program director, and she's going to give you a little more information about our program. Thank you.
Literacy Kansas City offers free one-on-one reading tutoring. We also offer math classes and small reading classes that are individualized for the student. We currently have about 250 students in our programs. 30 students are right now waiting for a tutor on our waiting list. We typically have a waiting list of between 20 and 50 students. Our students come to Literacy Kansas City because they want to get their GED, they want to get a better job, they want to read to their kids or grandkids, and they want to read the Bible. Those are the top 4 reasons that students get for coming. All of our students come into programs reading below an 8th grade level. What that means is that they can't read the front page of a newspaper, they can't fill out job applications, they can't navigate online. All of them recognize that being able to read or being able to read better will open up opportunities for a better life. Wendy Douglas is one of our students. She's trying to make changes in her life. She is in our Open Doors program, which we just started in February for those on probation or parole in Jackson County. She dropped out of school when she was in 10th grade. She's the single mom of 4 kids, and she is set to take and pass the GED next month.
Hello, my name is Wendy Douglas, and I'm a Kansas City resident. I'm very honored to be speaking about reading. Reading to me is the future for our children. I believe that the art of reading has been lost in our younger generation due to new technology. It is very important for me to take time to read to my children. Reading is the key to everything. Reading is the foundation of learning. If you master reading, all the other subjects will fall into place. I read well already, but I've always had a problem with digesting the material I've read. My 8-year-old daughter has the same problem. Thank God for Literacy Kansas City. Thanks to this organization, I am able to teach her what you taught me. For example, each night we try to read for an extra 60 minutes. I attended Northeast High School through my sophomore year. It was a crazy and wild life due to my poor decision making as a teenager led me into jails and institutions. Living a troubled life led me into the system. I am very thankful for the road I've traveled. My story alone can help somebody else. I entered the doors of recovery in 2009. I started making better decisions and my mind opened to a new way of living. I stumbled onto a program, Literacy Kansas City. Literacy Kansas City have recently started a program for previous offenders called the Open Doors program. I met the qualifications and started participating, meeting with a tutor twice a week. I never thought there were good, genuine people in the world until I met my tutor. She liked the idea of the open door policy. If offenders don't learn something new, they will go back to what they know. My tutor inspires me to be a better person and to do something with my life. I met her in March 2010 and she has taught me a lot. My goals are concrete. I'm studying to take my GED, and after that I want to get my bachelor's degree and become a substance abuse counselor. My tutor meets with me rain, snow, or shine. Reading is powerful. I believe that reading takes you to other places and allows you to travel and it's a great meditation.
I just want to wrap up real quick here. There's a study that every dollar spent on adult basic education returns over $13 into the economy. That's based on, as far as increased earning and taxes paid, savings to crime systems, and criminal justice. On your table, I've actually got our budget for this program that we're asking for funds for from ImpactKC. We're asking for $17,000. Our goal over the next year, currently we serve about 250 students. Our goal over the next year is to be serving approximately 400 students, and to do that we would need to be able to pay for 150 additional students. It costs us approximately $500 per student as far as to put them through our program. You can see a list of the other foundations that have been involved with the process in which we have been receiving funding for. And then also you can see a breakdown there in gray as far as where the dollars from ImpactKC would go to support. And if you turn that over on the back there, you actually have a breakdown as far as a budget narrative as far as how those dollars would be spent then. So at this time, I am going to turn it over to you for any questions, please.
So if we give you this money, how are you going to sustain that number of people going forward if this is just a one-time deal?
Actually, from a fund development standpoint, this organization has currently put a fund development committee in place now. We are going after individual donors. When I came to the agency 3 years ago, that's been my focus, is to go out and raise individual funds. You know, fortunately and unfortunately, we provide our program free of charge to students. So that's why we have to go out and actually fundraise those dollars. We know that we have to raise those dollars. We have a special event we put in place, the corporate spelling bee event that raised about $95,000. We plan to expand on that. We also are starting a luncheon this time for the first year for our 25th anniversary, and we're going to continue that. So we're trying to put some things in place to help to be able to sustain that. Since I came on board, we have balanced our budget every year, and we have grown the organization. We are this year going to be at approximately a $500,000 budget as far as agency, and we're really proud of that because the last 2 years with this economy to balance our budget, we're really proud of that.
Would the funding be used only for the Open Doors program that Wendy talked about, or would it be used more broadly?
It will be used broadly for any of our students that come into the program. Any other questions? All right. Thank you.